Thank you, Hellofresh, for sponsoring today's video. Go to hellofresh.com and use the code AmyMaryon65 for 65% off plus free shipping. Cozy up this fall season with delicious sweets and get the whole family involved with HelloFresh's limited edition baking kits. The fall season can be busy, but weeknights can be made so much easier with foolproof, step-by-step recipes ready in about 30 minutes or less. And what's great about HelloFresh, it can help you reach your goals because you can easily customize your meals with the Hello Custom by swapping out proteins or sides, upgrading to choice proteins, or even adding protein to a veggie meal. It's never been easier to eat your way. I have many friends that use HelloFresh week after week, and they come to me and they say, you know, how great this is to be able to have, because it saves, because they're working full-time, their kids are in school, they have activities. Instead of having to think about going to the grocery store or ordering groceries, they just go home and there's a box sitting at their door, and they love that they can just grab it and they can pull out their meals and make them for their family, knowing that they're fresh and healthy. What I'm making is cheesy breakfast tacos. Now, we always make breakfast burritos, so this was a little bit different, but how cool, they have breakfast foods now as well. And I thought that was really, really neat to be able to try something different. So this looks yummy and delicious. I'm gonna make some of these up for my family, and I know we're gonna enjoy them. Go to hellofresh.com and use the code AmyMaryon65 for 65% off and free shipping. Now on to today's video. Okay, I just ate that little breakfast burrito. Delicious. Doesn't pico de gallo, is it pico de gallo? Pico de gallo? I always say it wrong. And you guys correct me, I read the comments and then I forget. Whatever it is, the onion and tomato and lime juice with salt and pepper, I feel like that makes everything taste delicious in my eyes. So it was good. Just ate one of those. So now I'm going to start my day. Good morning. I hope you're having a great Friday. Today is the Gather Your Fragment Friday. It's part of the week where I'm gathering my fragments to make food for my family. So, you know, I've gone shopping this week too. So we have things from the discount store. Yesterday, I put all the groceries away out here because I did 2 videos, remember, so I didn't actually film yesterday. And that's what I did, and I was gonna like film it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just enjoying having my praise and worship music on and just putting it all away. It was just quiet and peaceful. Quiet and peaceful putting groceries away is very relaxing. If putting away groceries can be relaxing, but it was good. So I got everything put away, but I did not do my refrigerators and freezers. So today's video is gonna have a whole lot in it. I was gonna share everything with you, but you know what? Let's just wait and see how the day unfolds, because you never know. But first, let me start. There is meal prep yesterday. We made a quick dinner before we went to church. I will show you that one there. It is Thursday night. This is what we're making before we go to church tonight for dinner. This was a dish that Autumn requested for her birthday dinner, and then we ended up going out to eat with some friends. So we never ate at home, and so I thought, I have this to make up. So it's called Jared's Casserole. Person at my husband's work that he made a dish similar, and so we've tweaked it over the years just to make it a little bit different, but it's really simple. So I've got my water boiling over here. I'm gonna add some bow tie pasta to it, and then so let's do that. We're gonna have that come to a boil, and then what I'm gonna do for this recipe is cut up some kielbasa. I have one here, and then you chop up half an onion and green pepper. So I don't have any green peppers, but you know where I have peppers? In my little garden. Let's go get some. Today's the day. I got my door wide open. Look at Ruby's living life. There you are, Ruby, loving it. She's like, it's so nice out. It's turning out to be a gorgeous day today. So I've got the door wide open. So, okay, so some of you ask how our little garden things fared. Like not so great, but it's okay. When we had gone away, it rained, like so much rain. So I came back, most everything was just kind of like waterlogged. So it's now that the sun is coming out and it's drying up a little bit, I feel like it's looking better. Like let me walk down here. Let me show you these ones down here. So I mean, but next year will be better. But we have this. So the lettuce is coming up. Let me turn there we go. The lettuce is coming up right here, which is cool. And then when we pulled out, I'm like, look, there is a radish. Look at. There was, I mean, a couple radishes right here. So, I mean, I gotta pull that one out. That's the peppermint plant. It seems like they didn't all fare well, but this was the cucumbers. Yeah, like too much rain, but maybe, I don't know, again, there's a little flower there. Oh, there's one right there. Look at that little fun one. Oh, there's one right there. Can you see that? Look at that. There's one right there, but they, it was one of those, like I said, just so much rain. And then over here, these were my peppers. I see stuff growing, so I might still have stuff. Like down there, you can kind of see there's a couple of peppers. And then look, I do have a green pepper. Let me put you down. A green pepper right here. So I'm gonna take this out. Can I just pull it off right here? Or just, I guess, just break it up there. So we do have a couple peppers. There's one right here. There is one on here, and then there's another plant over here. There, one over there. I guess there is little ones coming. So I'm hopeful. It's still pretty warm. I thought maybe it'd just get too cold, but the weather is still really nice. So maybe they'll keep growing. The tomatoes, this is what happened here. It's good. It kind of flopped down, but I do see a lot of little ones here. So we just may and might have some. But again, we'll just have to wait and see. I don't have any like high expectations if that they will grow, but if they do, hey, that's awesome. So we just planted them so late, and then it just rained. It rained probably a month, literally a month. And then I'm just looking, there's like stink bugs all over here. It's getting warm, that's why. Anyway, so it rained nonstop, and now it's getting warm. So they might come back. We are just gonna wait and see. Stink bugs are coming. It's because it's the warm weather here. So let's go in and chop this. This is real simple. All you're gonna do is saute this just till it's, you know, all cooked. The veggies are cooked, and the sausage is cooked. It's already cooked. It just needs to be sauteed up. So we're gonna do that here, and then it's really simple. It's literally, you can add diced tomatoes to it. I would choose diced tomatoes, but my kids would be like, oh, there's tomato chunks. So I'm gonna do tomato sauce and Alfredo. It's really simple and delicious. So let's saute this. This is going together real quick. I'm gonna add a few spices. I'm gonna add this one because I really like this one. Just a little bit in here. And a little bit of pepper. And a little pepper. I don't think there's salt in there. A little bit of salt. And just gonna finish this up. It looks really good, smells delicious. Okay, this is real simple. This is done. I just strained out the water here. There's a little bit of water. Can you tell? Yes, it's boiling in there. Just a little bit. We need to get a little bit of that off. I drained it, but I didn't, I just did it with like holding the pasta. There's only a little bit in there. Okay, so all you do is add a can or a jar of Alfredo sauce. Simple. And then do diced tomatoes. I am using, this is actually spaghetti sauce because that's what I have. Use tomato sauce, whatever you have, a tomato-based product, and then just stir it. It's delicious. One of the requested meals from a lot of my children, so this would be Autumn's favorite. Real simple. Throw it together before we head out the door to church. That's a real quick dish to make. An easy throw together casserole. It's also easy if you want to do like a freezer meal prep and just take, like I had to sit there and saute it. What you could do is saute the onions, peppers, and sausage, and then add that with the tomato product and the Alfredo, put it in a Ziploc bag and put that in your freezer. So when you go to make it, just pull it out of your freezer, boil some pasta, pour it all together. What, does it save you time? Yes, because you know why? You don't have to sit there and saute it. If you are busy and don't have the time, do that. You just do what you can do for your season of life. But this is easy. This is dinner for us tonight. Easy Thursday dinner. That's delicious. Always a staple. Everybody loves it. Jared's casserole. Jared, thank you. Jared probably doesn't even know. Jared, his meal's probably completely different than that, but we enjoy it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get all of my ground beef I got those 2 big rolls in my refrigerator. I'm gonna take those all out and separate them into Ziploc bags. So I do like to cook my meat beforehand. I started cooking all of my ground beef way in the beginning of my marriage. Like before anybody did meal prep, I did this a long time ago. So, but I'm not going to. I'm just different season, different time in my life. You do what you like. For my recommendation, if you don't have a lot of meal prep time, is cook all this hamburger and put it in the freezer in containers. Way easier. I'm gonna leave mine in bags because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it just yet. I have a couple recipes. I've been looking at recipes yesterday and thinking meatballs, thinking meatloaf, a bunch of different stuff, but if I cook all the meat, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So I'm gonna put it in Ziploc bags and then freeze it. Simple, that worked last time. So let me get everything out and then we'll divide it up in the bags. Probably my most favorite job, but we're just gonna cut it apart, put it in a bag. Let's get it done. Okay, putting them in the bags here. I don't normally buy these Ziploc type bags. I just use the ones that you pinch together. And so as you'll see here in a little bit, I will be having a hard time where it gets stuck and then I'm not able to use it. So, but I bought this at the discount store just because I saw them and I grabbed them just so I can put my hamburger in here. So this is good. It's 10 pounds of hamburger, so I ended up with 12 bags. So it's almost about a pound for each one. Would that be around? No, it's 20 pounds of hamburger. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's 20 pounds of hamburger and I got 12 bags. So it's almost about, it's a little less than 2 pounds in each bag, probably 1.75 pounds. I'm just gonna push this down so it lays flat and then put them in my freezer. So I think I'm gonna put these, I don't know, I don't know what my freezers look like. I know they're full. I think I'm gonna put it on the bottom here so they can get frozen flat so I can stack them in my freezer. Okay, so those that go in there, I will transfer those to my big freezer when I get those frozen solid later today. So let me clean up my meat mess here. This is where these come in handy, the disinfecting kitchen wipes, because they're kind of, now the wipes, remember I got some and I said these were kind of weird, they're like plasticky, but they're more for, what are they actually for? They're for kitchen. They're disinfecting ones, but they're more like scrubbing. Like I can actually use these to scrub my pans with. So instead of getting like a metal scrubber, I can just use this. So they're not like great for like wiping, like you know you have a wipe in the bathroom and those are a lot better. They are different. The blue ones, the other blue, these are both blue, wipe so much different. So this is just for the kitchen. So I'm like, you know what, I bought some. I bought the other ones, I like those, but I'm like, I'll use these up in the kitchen. So I just keep one next to my sink here. As I'm washing dishes, if I have to wash a pan, I pull one of these out and I'm like, okay, we're using them up. Perfect. Let me wipe that off, get it all clean. Now we can move on to something else. We're gonna get to more food, I promise, but I'm gonna do the meat and prep first. So the other thing I have is chicken. So let me get that out. I think that's over here. Right here. That sounds heavy, like it's a big frozen chunk. Is it a frozen chunk? Let me see here. I feel like it's gonna be a frozen chunk of. That freezer over there is a little frozen. Ah. Oh yeah. I think it's frozen solid. Alright, we're gonna have to let, it's like fajita meat, but it's kind of shredded up. So I'm gonna have to let that sit for a few. And then when I can kind of cut it, I will cut it and place it in a bag. That's gonna work. So let me see what other kind of meats I have to separate. What I'm gonna do is separate my cheese. So you can leave it in a big bag, kind of pull off chunks, but I found it is easier to put it in a bag. So we're not eating a ton of cheese. We used to eat a ton. I'd go through it real quick. We're just not anymore. So I'm gonna put it in bags here and then just put it in the freezer. When I need one, just pull it up. Works out really simple. I've got two kinds, cheddar and Monterey Jack mix. So I'm just gonna put it in bags. Even though I have to dirty another bowl, this will work because it's a lot easier to scoop out of here than it is to pour out of the bag. That worked out good. I usually keep my cheese over here. I don't usually put it in my big freezer. I don't know why. It just seems like it's easier over here. Usually on the very bottom, but I've already got some. So let me stick it on the bottom over here. So the cheese is good down there. I took out the nuts. I was going to keep those down there. I've only seen them down there, so I will put the nuts up here. I need to put, let's see, this. I can put my cookies in here. I think this is like my extra space right here. So I think that will work as long as they fit. Perfect. That will work. All right. Let me clean up the cheese mess. Something else I'm going to pack up into smaller containers is this humongous container of whipped butter. Because this is good. It's just butter, which is awesome. I'm gonna put some, actually I'm not gonna put it in my butter dish because the butter dish is in the dishwasher, but it's just a humongous container. It's gonna take a long time to get through this. So I'm gonna put it into smaller ones, that way I can freeze them if I need to. It'll last in the refrigerator forever. Okay, so that is whipped butter. It's just literally cream and salt, and it was 5 pounds of it for what, $7? Is that how much it was? $8. So how much, what is in here? I'm just thinking. You get, sorry, I didn't mind the microphone. You get 1 pound for like what, $3, $4 for the sticks. So it's whipped, so it's gonna be more aerated, but, so if I use it for baking, I'm gonna have to smash it down so I can measure it, but this will be good for like cooking on the stove, like if I'm making eggs or something, or just for toast, for toast, for, spreading on bread and stuff. So I'm gonna put it in my containers here. I was out of containers. I'm out of my plastic containers. And I was like, what am I don't even have any more, but I ended up washing out my butter dish and using that. So this is gonna be perfect. You could freeze these. Should I freeze them or put them in the refrigerator? I might freeze some, because there is a lot here. I'll put some in the freezer, and then some, like this one, I'm just gonna leave out with the lid. So I will put it in this freezer right here. I gotta fix this a little bit. There. So I will put, how many in the freezer? 4 in the freezer. I should put 5, because if I need any, I can just take it out, right? 6, just take the butter out, 6. Just have to remember to take it out. I've got 2 here. I'll just put these in the refrigerator. We gotta clean in here. We're gonna clean in there eventually. Okay, my chicken has been thawing. I threw it in the microwave on defrost so it could break apart. It is just chicken fajita meat. It's already cooked. It's awesome. We had this, it's big chunks. This is more like little pieces, but this works. This is great. Basically, it's cooked, battery died. So basically it's cooked chicken, all seasoned and done. It was like $2 a pound, so that's a good deal. Put it in bags to stick in the freezer. Okay, the bad thing is once you break the seal on these, you can't fix them. So I don't like these kind. Maybe some of you do. It's okay. Just don't overfill the bags, I think, is the key. Dump that up. So I've lost a couple bags. Okay, so my day, I told you this video is gonna be full of a whole lot of different things. So I'm gonna have to leave in a few minutes because I have to drop off a child somewhere. So I'm gonna hurry up and make breakfast for the kids. So there is some of those breakfast burritos that I just made, the Hellofresh, and the older ones got that, but the younger ones, I don't know if they need the spicy stuff. So I'm gonna do biscuits in the oven, and then I'm gonna cut up this and just fry this in the stove, and there's the eggs, and they can just eat that. I hate just making 9, but I know they won't get eaten this weekend. So I don't want to waste them. So I'm gonna put this away, drop the kid, and then I'm gonna chip up my sausage and fry it on the stove. Okay, I did that backward. I should have sliced it in half and then cut it, but you know, we'll do it this way. Okay, you want real life, right? Okay, this is real life. So now I'm gonna go, I'm frying that over there. I got the biscuits in the oven. I think that'll be easy breakfast. I have to just come over here. I'm gonna do a quick organize of my freezer as best I can. Now, like, is it perfect? Absolutely not, because it's full of food, but just so I can kind of see what I have, know what I have for meal planning this month. Okay, I keep going back and forth between the two. So my thought is, how do I organize this? This is going to be like all of my meats, most of them except the ground beef. I put the chicken on the bottom, the chicken breast, chicken tenders, and the chicken drumsticks because it's not our favorite. And I cooked a lot of the chicken drumsticks and put it over here in the shredded chicken. So that I won't have to get to. Over here is like the miscellaneous stuff. There's beef tips in there. There is some more gyro meat. There's some hamburger patties, a little bit of breaded chicken, and then I just put the chicken there, put all this stuff in front because I already know what's behind it. Sausage will be behind it. Next, I'm going to do potatoes, and I do have mini cheeseburger. I still have the sliders over there. So that's there, so I remember to see it and use it. And then down, I think, is where my apples are. I'm going to put the apples, and I'll put my ground beef over there when it freezes because I won't have to use that. I'll know it's there. Again, if it's out of sight, you don't usually see it, out of mind. So I'm going to do that, and then I've got a few more things to figure out what to do with. I put a couple of the sausage up there to see because I feel like if I don't see it, I'm going to forget about it. All right, some of you let me know the biscuits are completely flattened. So do you just let them thaw and then recut them out? Because I probably won't use it maybe before this video. So I'm assuming just do that and then recut them. That thaw these away. That's what I'm have to do here. I do have a bag of stuff. So I'm looking here. These are some Evans things. Okay. And I'm going to take my bacon and separate it real quick because it's a big container. And then I got to figure out where the bacon will go and then the Takis. Actually, I'll put the tongue for the Takis on the door. That'll work. Okay, so I haven't cleaned out the bottom of that freezer in a long time. That was a lot of popsicles that have gotten melted and like yuck. So they're going in the garbage. These ones I can salvage and put those in the freezer over here. But all those yogurt, that was all coconut-based yogurt. My kids don't love it. It was $1. It's all expired. It's been in my freezer. I'm not gonna be able to find a place for anybody to use it, unfortunately. By the time I drive it somewhere, it's gonna be melted. No one's gonna take it. I don't know anybody that's gonna take it that lives close to me. So I'm gonna take that and just throw that away. I know, I don't like to throw it away. It was like $1, probably $1, maybe $2 for all that. It's okay. People throw away enough scraps in a day. Way more than just my unused yogurt. So this I'm gonna put away, and then I'm gonna do my bacon real quick. I'm gonna try to do my bacon real quick because I gotta get out the door here. So I'm gonna see if I can kind of just bend it because it's going to be strips obviously and put it in a Ziploc bag here. Let's see how we can do this. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave, so I'm gonna have to put this in the refrigerator and finish this up in a little bit. I'll bring you along. I have to head out the door, but there is sausage right here and biscuits for breakfast, and they can put some eggs in there if they want, or have a burrito. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, quick, had to get in my car here. So went from bacon to Amy in the car. Told you today's vlog is gonna be a whole lot. You want real life? This is gonna be real life for me today. So what I had to do was run Jaden. She had something she had to do for college, and so and it was like, I didn't wake up super early today. I woke up at 6. I've been trying to just wake up as my alarm, even before my alarm wakes up. Well, for some reason my alarm wasn't on, so I slept till 6, and that's okay. That's what I did. So I just didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done this morning before I left, but that's okay. I'm gonna go home and I have all day, well, most of the day to finish it up. So anyway, she had to go somewhere today. She doesn't drive, so some of you ask why she's driving. We usually wait till they're 18 because we really don't have a need for them to drive beforehand. We were going to let her get her license before, thought maybe that'd be a good idea, but the way that, like when everything kind of happened, there was a waiting list now because of all the, you know, the C word that went on. It made everything be logged back. So the way that she would have to do the driver's training, it wasn't going to be able to do it until like almost this winter, and then she'd only be driving for a few months, and then she'd turn 18. So we figured, why don't we just wait till you're 18, just take the test. It's just much easier, much, you know, does cost less. So we're gonna do that, but that just means we have to do some more running, and that's okay. So right now she's there. I have an hour to kill. So what I'm going to do, I've had on my list things to get done and go do, and I'm like, what can I do? I was gonna clean my car, but I did that yesterday, which you didn't see. And so I thought I have to run to Lowe's. Remember our garage floor? We did the redo of our garage. We did the paint with the paint flecks in it. Okay, that was awesome. It works great. We didn't seal it. So the side that, one side got brake fluid on it. Brake fluid gets under the paint. It will just eat the paint away. And there, you can see the spots where that had happened, and it just ate the paint. So we are going to finally seal it. I've been waiting. I was gonna do it in the summer, and it's just been so wet and rainy all the time. And so I'm like, one day I'm like, let's do it in the fall. So it's gonna be this weekend, we're gonna get that done. So we're just gonna seal the one side where the car work is done at, so that if it, you know, happens again, it'll be sealed. I might do the other side, but that's gonna involve like taking everything out. It's not bad on that side. Like the floor stayed fine. Like it stayed nice. It's not scraped up or anything. So I'm like, we're gonna see. We're gonna do the one side this weekend and get that done, and then we'll kind of go from there because it's gonna be nicer. I didn't check, but I'm assuming it's gonna be nice this weekend. So I need to go in and go get the floor sealer for that right here. And then after here, I'm gonna run over to Big Lots, and then I'm going to get, I was looking at my groceries. I have to do like my main store shopping, like Walmart or Sam's Club. But I'm thinking I would need, what do I need? Oh, there's people. Sorry. I need coconut oil, and Big Lots has that for cheap. So I thought, well, I only have an hour. What can I do in an hour? So Lowe's and Big Lots. We'll go in there. They always have some other things on sale that are deals that we can look in there for as well. So I'll bring you to that. And then we'll go back home because I can pick her up and drop her off again. She's got more stuff going on. And then I can hopefully finish up what I need to get done at home today. So, and if not, you know what? There's always tomorrow. So, all right, let me go in and get the paint sealer. Oh my goodness, they already have, look at Christmas stuff out. That's so fun. All right, I think it's over this way. I'm pretty sure it's this one. That's Sin. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be this one. Okay, they don't have the, this is it. I didn't need the gloss, but they only have satin. So what are you gonna do? Just get this one. Okay, after looking, we wanna get the gloss instead of the satin. So I had to find somebody, and he said they do have some. So we looked, and it's way up at the top up there. So he's gonna have to get a ladder and get some down. So that's good, 86, 83, 685. That'll be perfect, then we'll get the right stuff. Okay, I didn't film anymore because I got the can, and then I started walking out, and I'm like, why don't I get 2? Just because you never wanna be in the middle of a project and have to come back. So I can always return it after if we don't use it. But I feel like one should be, I think one's supposed to be enough. So we're gonna see. Okay, let's run to Big Lots now. Okay, I'm gonna go into Big Lots. I'm gonna focus on the food aisles, even though I wanna go look at all the fall decorations and all the wonderfulness. I'm gonna try to just focus on the food. Focus on the food, Amy, and go from there. So if I gotta kill some time, I'll look at the other stuff too, but focus on the food. They always have a clearance thing. Look at these are $3. They were dining at the discount store. I do need to look. I need to get a mirror for my front door. Oh, I think down here. Those are just huge. I'm gonna have to measure and come and see. This is my reminder for myself to measure by my front door there. Okay, gonna avoid these aisles even though they're really great. Let's go to the food. They have cute food stuff. We're gonna avoid all that. we're just gonna walk clear on over to the food. Ugh, the good candles. Don't do it. Just keep walking. Keep walking. Okay, I'm gonna go over to the food aisles over here. Sometimes they have peanuts real cheap too. So it's one of those where you look through the aisles because they might have some stuff like in a really good deal. And sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. So see, I just bought that. I bought a huge bag for $3. This is $3 right here for that little bag. I bought that discount store. Always look around at all the stuff. Like they always have the random things like couscous and some things you can never get, like those big giant German noodles. These are probably really good. I'm sure they'd be delicious. And a recipe, and there's shells. Sometimes they just have random stuff that's good. These are really good. You want to have really good food, get the pineapple one. They're like $7 a bag. That's crazy. But they're really good. Just very tasty, almost like candy. Usually they have the coconut on the end aisles, but they don't. So hopefully they have them in the aisles. Lots of gummies. We don't need gummies. Okay, through here. Let's see, that per pound, a 6-pack is $5. I think I paid $6 for the big pack at the discount store. And look through here. They always have neat, sometimes really cheap stuff like supplies. You know, personal supplies, sometimes for pretty expensive. You just gotta look through and see. Oh, there's see, there's the coconut usually is right here. They do not have any. They just have a tiny one for $6. There's unsweetened coconut flakes too. Yeah, I'll get a small one because I don't have, I'll just wait. I can always go to the other one. I don't really need it. I got like all the baking flours and that for a good deal. Almond flour. Okay, so that was my main trip, was for that. But maybe we'll find something else. You never know. There's a lot of neat stuff like down there. There's sea salt. What else? Nothing probably too much. Like these would be really good. Sometimes that clearance stuff over here has neat stuff, but nothing I really need here. Will it be an unfruitful day? Unsuccessful day? That's okay. That's okay. I had to kill some time anyways. I was just hoping to find those big giant things of coconut. Wow, that Quaker stuff is $6.49. I just paid $3 at the discount store. Okay. Nothing too much here. They do have big things of marshmallows behind there. These are always fun. We bought some of these, and that's $5. It's a good, it's a good deal for sugar. Sugar. I'm gonna get one thing here. Oh, the K-Cups. Well, we'll get $7 for that, or you can just mix it with water. We'll get this one. Once in a while, Steven likes this stuff. I'll get that for him. They have brownie brittle and Reese's. Not bad. Oh, they have apple cider right here, fall spice. Nice, you can just heat it up. That's pretty neat. And these are good to get for snowmans at Christmas time. I've got two small little things. All right, Jaden's done, and so I got 2 things. That works. We'll have some cider into my balls, but it'll be good. Okay, so not successful to get anything really of value there today, but that's okay. I got my garage paint thing. That was most important, and I got some hot apple cider. That'll be delicious for a treat. I'm thinking to make some pumpkin donuts this week, so that might go good with it. Okay, I gotta go back and get Jaden. She is finished, so go pick her up and then we'll keep going with our day. Okay, now I'm back. I'm ready for the rest of my day here. So the good thing is the bacon went in the refrigerator and it kind of thawed a little bit, so it'll be easier to roll up than from a frozen state. So let me continue to get this done so I can get that part into the freezer. So the refrigerator freezer is good. I've got a few bacon on top. Most of the bacon I put at the bottom here. This will make, again, I'll be able to see the bacon there for breakfast. I'm probably getting some more potatoes, so I'm gonna leave that space open there. And then this is good. This frees up, so if I need to get a few more things, I can put on the bottom and stuff in the basket, which is awesome. So freezer is done now, which is good. So now I promise you I'm gonna get to food today. Let me go see what my other one, I don't think there's anything else anywhere. Let me go look. Time to come back to my refrigerator. So this freezer is pretty much, oh sorry Maxine, empty. I have this fruit here. We don't love mixed fruit. It's not something we love. It's sitting here. we will maybe do something with it and maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I could puree it into something. I just have to do that. So let me do a quick, let me look. I think this is going to be good for freezer. Let me just do a quick organize and I'll do a wipe down real quick of the shelves. Real fast, I started drinking coffee creamer again, and so this was just frozen solid. And I just thawed, so that's perfect. Pretty good for the refrigerator. Put stuff up on top just to like see like the creamer. I have half and half. I want to make ice caps. I bought half and half to make that. Haven't done that yet. And this is kind of like the use up section. There's meat sticks in the back, onion, here's leftovers, and then some queso we got there, the veggies here, and then I do have to get some more veggies, milk and stuff on the bottom. Pretty empty. It's a good thing. It's like it's not too full, which is good. I have room for stuff. I put the crescent rolls on top. This is kind of the random side over here, and then mark off organize refrigerator because that was something else I wanted to do. Then let me go over here and clean this one. There's some salsa. So now I'm gonna move on to my meals here for the weekend, or at least today. I'm gonna see how my day goes, but I'm gonna do some roasted vegetables. I have 2 sweet potatoes that have to get something done to them, I think. I don't know, we're gonna come up and see. And then I have Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna make those Longhorn Steakhouse ones, which are really good. So I've got some water boiling. Maxine smelling, thinks there's nothing up here anymore. So I'm gonna put those in here, you boil them for 4 minutes, and then you take them out and you put them in ice water, and then you'll be able to chop them up. We'll do those in a minute. So I'm gonna put the sweet potatoes on here. I'm gonna do frozen broccoli. And just do olive oil and salt and pepper, and we'll put that in the oven to roast. So these are pretty frozen, and I only had a little bit of sweet potato. The other one was yucky. I just cut off the bad part of the other one. It's good. So I'm just gonna kind of put some olive oil on this, salt and pepper, and just kind of mix it up as best I can, and we'll stick it in the oven. It's good. Okay, so my Brussels sprouts are ready to be drained out. Let me drain them, and then I'm gonna put them in an ice bath here. So you wanna drain them, strain them. And then you're gonna put them in ice bath, which is ice and cold water. So there's ice in this bowl. I'll put some cold water in here. Cooks it, and then it cools it down real quick. I feel like, is that going to be cold enough? As long as you keep stirring it, I guess. There you go. Get the ice going in there. It stops the cooking, but it gets them nice and green. So that's a good thing. Perfect. So then what I need to do, you're supposed to kind of wipe them off on a paper towel. I didn't do that last time, and they cooked fine. So I need to cut them properly, like peel the, I should have done that to begin with. Cut the bottom off and cut them in half here on my cutting board. That's what we're gonna do. This is done. All you do, these are so small. I think last time I used a humongous bag from Sam's Club. So this is just mini size, but it's just for the weekend. I'm gonna be likely the only one to eat this. The girls, all my teens are gone this weekend. So they have a retreat to go to with church. So it's going to be a quiet weekend. It's just, I mean, it's going to be quiet. It's going to be a smaller size weekend. It's just the 3 younger ones. So I'm thinking, I'm like, we're probably going to go do something with them to, you know, so they're not just like, we don't get to do anything. So I'm like going back and forth. What do I even make today? I don't know. Because they're going to want to go out. So we're probably going to take them out. And then I'm like, they would like mac and cheese. They would like chicken. So it's not, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be a failure on Gather Your Fragrance, but I think I'm just going to gather and just film the weekend what we eat, maybe throw in a few things we do just to make it so you get a video, and the food that we do eat. So I'm thinking that's going to work that way, but I will eat healthier veggies and stuff. So I'm going to take these and I will roast these for myself, and I have the veggies in the oven, and they'll eat that too. Some of them will eat that too. But I'm thinking like they might want like mac and cheese. So, you know, that's not very exciting for you, and it's only just the, you know, younger 3. They don't eat that much mac and cheese. So it's going to be a small sized version. So I'm thinking that's the route I'm going to take, because otherwise, and then I can plan on, you're going to be here to plan out my meals kind of for the next few weeks, at least a month, and also get a grocery order in too. So there'll still be videos. So keep watching. There'll still be stuff. There'll still be food. But I was just thinking about it. I'm like, when do I stop filming? What do I do? We're not even going to do food. I know it's supposed to be Gather Your Fragrance. I'm gathering fragrance for my whole entire day because this is life. Whoops, this is real life. This is what's going on. So let me put olive oil on these and just put them in the oven. Okay, something that they did request before we go is some ramen. So some homemade ramen. They do like that. They'll eat that pasta before we go. So I'm going to do that real quick. I got to Hellofresh me here. So I'm just going to chop this up and get it. It's very simple to make. We like it. They eat it. They like their 25-cent. They like their 25-cent ramen packet, but they will eat homemade ramen. So that's a positive. I'm like, that's always a good thing when they can eat homemade ramen. They just don't like all the vegetables and stuff into it. Oh, my phone. They just like it where it's just more broth and just the noodles, which is okay. So I've got a pot of water boiling over there, and I'm gonna make that so I get that part done because I'm gonna have to take them. So like I said, I'm just gonna bring you along for everything that I do. How's that sound? That sounds better. This is really simple. It's just the broth. Add the sriracha to it, so it's a little spicy. So I'm gonna put this in here, and then they can have this for lunch today. Look at that. They like ramen, so it's perfect. This is it. I'm gonna put this on top, and this is good. This will be their ramen today. When they're ready for their lunch, they can have this. So I'm gonna leave this here. I'm just gonna shut up. That's that right there, and then they have crispy onions to put on top. That'll be really good. And my roasted vegetables are in the oven here. That should be almost done. So this was my grocery haul. This and eyeballs. This will be good. Put these away. I'm just waiting for the vegetables to roast. I'm gonna just finish with that. That's it for now, and that's okay for food, but we're gonna be doing more, I promise. Just keep going. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna make a drink. I've got this. I'm like, I always think I want a flavorful drink. I forget I have this watermelon pomegranate tea. I just put ice. I don't think it matters what size you do. Oh, there's stink bugs in the ground. Maxine's like, is that a stink bug? Is that the stink bug? Oh, she's like, I don't like that. Don't touch the stink bug, Maxine. She don't like the stink bug. Oh. Dogs and their stink bugs. So I'm going to get this drink here. It should be done over here. Let me check. The one is done, so I'm gonna let them cool out. Just put them in a container for me. The other one's getting there. Let's go check this lemonade out, or the iced tea. Is that how you make those? I think that's it. Just put some ice in there. And then the one little K cup, right? Let's see. Oh, that's good. Okay, last time it was really sweet, and I was like, ooh, that's really sweet. I feel like I didn't add enough ice or something. That's really, really good. Those right there, should I scoop in a dish? Let me scoop them in a dish. Normally mix this in a mixing bowl. We're gonna do this different. The recipe last time, it is chili powder, smoked paprika, chipotle chili powder, sea salt, red pepper flakes, maple syrup, and honey. I didn't have any of that last time, a lot of it, so I just made my own. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring it down. I did my butter here. That was the whipped butter. I'm gonna do maple syrup, you know, fake maple syrup. I don't really like honey, so I'm gonna leave honey out of the equation. And I'm gonna do paprika. Ooh, that was like a lot of paprika. Red pepper flakes. And then I'm gonna do garlic, or onion, not garlic, onion powder, and salt and pepper. This is gonna be, I think, good for me with the butter. This is the spoon I use, so it's got butter on it. I figured it would get melty. That's a lot of paprika. All right, it is the dinner hour. I told you this is a true gather your fragment video. So I went over to my desk for a little bit, and I started to get planning some menus out, doing that, and I looked at my clock and realized what time it was, and I'm like, I don't have time to do this. So I had to run the older teens. I told you they were going away for the weekend, so I was like, I don't have time to do this right now, so I will just do that later. I'll do it later. That'll be okay. So got them out the door, and then the younger three, we are here together. So now I'm like, what do we want to do for dinner? So I asked them what they wanted for dinner, and they said pizza. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna do mini pizzas tonight. So remember, I got the pita here from the discount store. So this, and then I'm gonna pull out, here's a canned sauce. I do have frozen, but right here, this is why I bought this. And then one wanted pepperoni, one wanted ham, which is Canadian bacon basically, and one just wants cheese. So I'm gonna do, Jensen does the dairy-free cheese, so I'm gonna try with the cheese slices. I got the Daya cheese slices and put that in for him, and then the rest will have the mozzarella in there. So I'm like, that's gonna work. And then I'm gonna heat up some of the roasted vegetables for myself, and I'm gonna do a little salad. I'm gonna do a little kale salad, very small, but I'll do one. It's just us four tonight. We're small size. We're small size. It's very small. It's mom and 3 kids tonight. That's okay. The rest off doing their thing. So I'm like, we can do this. It's just simple. So I'm gonna make this, and we're gonna put in the air fryer. It's easy dinner. So let me put this together. We'll cook it over there. It's great. It's gonna be a great night. And then we're gonna watch a movie and have a movie night tonight. Have snacks, which I won't show the snacks, but we'll grab some kind of chips or ice cream, whatever they want, and we're just gonna enjoy movies tonight and just enjoy relaxing. And then I'll get up in the morning and make more food. So let me make the pizzas. And then for myself, I'm gonna open up the sauerkraut. I've got some kielbasa left over for breakfast. I'm gonna put some of these vegetables on the side, the ones that I broiled. So I'm just gonna put it together in like a dish, and I can put it in the microwave. Utilizing my time putting dishes away. Mine is here. I got this one. Yummy. Kids definitely don't want that for dinner. They'd rather have pizza. So the sauerkraut is the Bavarian style. So it's a little bit sweeter. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I love that. So I probably will rinse it off the rest of it and use it, but it's okay. It's okay. I just have to embrace the sweetness. I'm like, okay, it's just a little different, but we'll mix it. I put some salt in there. I'm like, okay, we'll try to make it more savory than it is sweet, but that's going to be a really good, mix it up right here. Like easy, little dinner tonight. We're going to watch a movie. Their pizza's in the air fryer. It's a good day. It's a good day today. Lots going on. I know it wasn't a ton of food today, but we'll eat more tomorrow. So it's just what happens. Sometimes it's not always a gather your fragment Friday. Sometimes it's just real life. This is what we're going to make, and let's just see what we can gather for the weekend on the days that we actually do it. So, all right, let me go get their pizza. Here's their pizzas. We're going to go eat and have a good dinner. Hello, it is a new day. It is Saturday morning, so I am up, ready. It's gonna be one of those days where it's gonna be warmer, but it's really cold right now, so I'm putting a sweater on. This morning I got up, we had a good time last night, just enjoying snacks and movies and good time. And then today I'm like, okay, I'm up, ready. I got a bunch of editing work done. I actually started editing today's video and realized, wow, it's a really long video already, almost at 50 minutes just up until today. So what I did is I got up and I'm getting, I got a menu, a rough menu. I like to plan out, but like, I'm not very rigid about it. I like, it's okay if I don't make it. Like I had one, every time I make one out, I just do like a loose one and then a looser one, and then like I just look and say, what does it look like for food today? Does this sound good? Does this look like something we want to eat today, depending on our situation at home? So sometimes it's good to plan out specific every single day and have it set. I'm good with that too, but right now our season in life, I'm going, you know what, let's just make a list and we'll go with it. So what I did is based on what I have in my freezers and refrigerators, I kind of made a rough little menu. So I wrote down, you know, we always do tacos. Tacos are always a staple. That is a staple we have. I've got those tortilla pockets. So I made sure that I wrote that down to do. Drumsticks, we still have a ton of drumsticks. I don't know if I'll make them or if I'll get around to it. We'll see. There was a couple recipes I wrote down to do if we do them. I have a lot of that shredded chicken from the drumsticks, and we are like done with soup. So I've got those little packets I got at the discount store, and you basically just put it in there. I don't even know, it'll be good, and we can put them on tortillas. So that was good. I got the good chicken, like it's tempura. Is it tempura? Is that how you say it? Where it's a deep fried, it would make really good sweet and sour chicken. So I wrote that down, which reminds me I probably have to get some pineapple. And then I'm gonna do egg rolls because I've got those egg rolls. So I thought that would be a really good meal. Burrito bowls, because we still have like little steak bites left. We were going through a phase where we're eating a lot of that, and then I didn't even get any this month. So I still have like 2 or 3 packs in the refrigerator, freezer. So wrote that down to do meatloaf because, you know, we're gonna do some meatloaf. We're gonna do that, and I usually make it beforehand and freeze it. But then when I was at my mom's and I did her gather your fragments, she just gave me the frozen meat and it thawed, and then I mixed it up that way. I'm like, why can't you do that? Oh, don't mind mixing. And so I'm thinking that would be good. I got more cornbread stuff, so I thought it's a cat. Cornbread and chili, because that's always good to do when it's cold. Okay, put Maxine outside for a little bit. I've got a lot of that chicken fajita meat, which would be really good for salads. I thought we could do a salad bar, you know, probably in the beginning when I get all that salad stuff. And then I wrote down cheeseburger soup. I didn't make that last month at all. I wrote that down, so I thought that would be good. I've got a lot of the gnocchi I've got, so gnocchi soup would be on our list, which means cream. I was just thinking, and spinach. With that, we do like an Asian dinner. I like, I save it in my desk here. One of the recipes for my Hellofresh I really like. Where is it at? It's this one. 1 pot coconut curry. This right here. And I find that everybody ate it and they like it. So I wrote that down to do. I thought that would be really good. We still have some gyro meat left. So not a favorite. It's okay to chop up and do in breakfast foods, and we will. But I wrote down cheesesteak sandwiches. I thought that would be good with hoagies. Baked potatoes with toppings. Like, again, my kids don't love potatoes, but we're branching out and trying things. So I thought, why don't I get some baked potatoes, and then we can do some toppings, like with a meat topping and that. Barbecue meatballs. Again, my kids didn't eat meatballs for a long time, so I thought that'd be something just to make one meal. We can have some barbecue meatballs. And chicken and dumplings. We haven't made the casserole in a long time, and that I have a lot of Bisquick. So based on like what we have and what I have in my pantry, that's what I kind of wrote down. Then I wrote down a bunch of, I was reminded of like a homemade bread. I haven't made homemade bread in a long time. Done a couple smaller things just in my little bread making machine, which is good. But I thought, you know what, I haven't done where, like my old recipe where like it's honey whole wheat bread, and we really like that. Back in the day, I'm gonna make some instead of buying. So when I go shopping, or actually I'm not even gonna go in the store. Not even gonna go in the store. I always see like the discounted bread for the Italian bread and I get it. I'm just gonna make my own. So I need to get like wheat germ for that. See if I can find some white wheat flour because I don't have any of that. I know our Ingles has it. So that stuff to make some homemade bread. I thought that would be good this month. And then what else did I write down to do? I wrote down snack ideas. Like I have a lot of crackers, so I thought I'd get some cheese, like a chunk of cheese, so we can cut that up, make cubes, and do sausage bites. We have tortilla chips, and I've got queso and good salsa. Wrote that down. Wrote down some different fall snacks based on what we have. So popcorn with melted chocolate and like Reese's peanut butter, Reese's Pieces, not peanut butter cup, Reese's Pieces. Apple crisp, because we have apples. Peanut butter balls, like you usually do them at Christmas time, but I'm like, I have a lot of peanut butter, like the big one I got, what was it, the Reese's peanut butter. It's a little sweeter than peanut butter. I was gonna use it for baking. I thought, why don't we make some peanut butter balls and dip them in chocolate, because I have a lot of chocolate, a lot of the Enjoy Life chocolate I thought we could melt and do. So that, some cutout cookies, like with my recipe. I tried making that one recipe. We didn't love it. So I'm thinking, let's just do my own. Let's just do my own recipe. So I'll use ours, what we always had. Cinnamon rolls. We haven't made homemade cinnamon rolls in many years. So I thought, wrote that down. Bean donuts with pumpkin. We love our bean donuts. So like a pumpkin based one. That would be good. I wrote down Golden Graham s'mores. It's a snack mix because we got the Golden Grahams. I've got mini marshmallows, and basically it's chocolate on top. So I have a good meal like planned. I have an idea. Like this is done all nice and neat. No, it's not. So I'm gonna put that, have it in my drawer here, so each morning I come out and I look at it and go, what looks good for dinner tonight? And then plan ahead. Like if I'm gonna do meatloaf, I'm obviously gonna have to take some meat out to let it thaw. So then what I did is I printed off my monthly grocery list here. This is the menu, this is the grocery list, because I might miss a few things that I don't have already stocked in my cupboard. What I'm gonna do right now is look through this real quick, write down the things that I think I need, like pineapple. I don't think I have pineapple. And then put that on my grocery list here. And then I'm gonna go look in my cupboards, all those little closets, and see, do I have that stuff and did I need it? So I can make a grocery list here so that I can get my groceries for the month. And more likely this will last for the month. This will be for the month, but I probably will go back in about 2 weeks. It seems like that's the time, that 2 to 3 weeks, that I have to go back and restock like on some veggies and stuff. So it's good. So let me sit down and make my little list here. I'm already sitting. Let me make my list. First, I'm gonna start in my bathroom. I'm gonna look and see what sort of supplies we do need. Toilet paper, always, I think we're toilet paper. I'm gonna have to order some from Amazon. I will put it on my list. So I don't need it right now, but I will put it on my list to do. I need to change my filter. Let me get the filter out. When I look at filters, I think, oh, I need to change that. So that's gonna be something done. We have Kleenexes. I'm running low on paper towels. I'll probably get I have a lot of wipes, but I will get some paper towels. We do need that. We don't need Kleenexes. I have light bulbs, shampoos and stuff. Let me see. I bought a bunch of body washes. We have shampoo. 1, 2. Okay, I have enough shampoo. I buy shampoo because I bought all that stuff. We have mouth rinse. This is my overflow stock area. We don't have a ton, but enough. We have a ton of snacks. Yes, we have a ton of snacks. I'll admit that. There's a lot of snacks there, but that will last for quite some time. So now I'm gonna look and see if I need to refill anything here. Okay, so I've got my list. There's not much that I need, which is good. So I'm gonna order my stuff online because it's just easier. If I go into the store, I'm definitely gonna spend more than I need, and that's okay to do. I will probably more than likely have to run again and get something or something along those lines. But I'm gonna do my best to not have to run into the store. So I'm gonna just order. I've got my Walmart up on my laptop here, and I've got Sam's Club here on my phone. So I'm just gonna order and see what I can find here. Okay, I was gonna order, they have the Scott toilet tissue. I ordered it last time, the end was July 29th. So it has been, what, July, August, September. It's been 2.5 months. We still have toilet paper. Like that'll last a good 3 months. So this is the one that we get right here. They have always had it. They had it during the crazy time of life when nobody could get anything. And I just looked on, Sam's Club has it as well, but it's $2 more. So just order on Amazon. Like I said, we have enough toilet paper for like right now to sustain us for a little bit, but we will get some just to have because you don't want to run out of toilet paper. That would be a bad thing. Okay, I'm waiting for my internet to go, and then I will go. So I'm still here working. I gave up online here because the internet was not going quickly and it was just shutting down. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm like, it's just a little slower. I think I've been here for 20 minutes, which is crazy. Probably takes most people real quick, but for us that don't have good internet, it just takes some time. So that's okay. So I'm just gonna keep ordering almost to the end. Okay, finished. It's like, it took me 40 minutes to do that. So I spent 150 at Sam's, which is not bad, and 220 at Walmart. And then 70 on Amazon for toilet paper and Lunchy Bones for Maxine. So that's good. So that's what, 2, 3, about 400. So based on what I spent at all the other stores, still well within budget for the month. Now the only thing I do have to get, rip this up, is I have to go look, I'm gonna go look for white wheat flour. I think I have to hit like our local Ingle store for that. And then I wanna go to the Asian market, get soy sauce, sesame oil, and coconut cream there, and Big Lots to find coconut oil. So I'm just gonna have to hit those like individual stores whenever I'm in the area over that way. We will be good. So now, perfect. Oh. So now I gotta get my day started and go. I never already got it started, but you know, get the things I need to get in, like food. So we're gonna go make some breakfast. The kids said they would like pancakes. So I'm gonna make pancakes, real simple and easy for breakfast. And then we're actually gonna go head out for the day and go do some fun activities because the teens are gone. So we are gonna go out and go roller skating. We went in Michigan and Jensen was not able to go, and so he really wanted to go roller skating. So we're gonna go head out and do that. We're gonna go out and grab some lunch, and then we're also gonna go out and go roller skating. So that should be a fun day today. And then I'll come back and do dinner. That'll be my Friday and Saturday vlog for you. So let me go ahead to the kitchen and make some pancakes. Pancakes, real simple. I'm gonna try to use the rest of this up here and then just add water to it. I just have to make a small batch, so it'll be easy making. I hope you guys are okay with smaller size. Smaller size is okay as long as we're making food, right? So let me mix this up. Always utilize your time. While the pancakes are going, I'm gonna load the dishwasher and check on the website here. To stick to my griddle, I'm gonna have to put I put some grapeseed oil, but I think I'm gonna have to try the other stuff. This looks good. All right, pancakes. This is breakfast we're gonna eat, and then I will come back and show you what we're gonna make for dinner tonight. Delicious. Okay, as I was sitting here looking through my phone, I forgot I had made a grocery list on my phone. Do you remember that? When during the week I was adding stuff. Totally forgot. Most of the stuff I had to order, but I needed cornstarch, which I put on there, and then I wanted a Scrub Daddy sponge because I'm using like my metal scrubber, and I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking the Scrub Daddy would be better. So I'm gonna add that to tomorrow's order. $5 more. Okay, we're having breakfast and I'm gonna continue starting our day. Don't mind the wallet over here. This is the child's that I put through the washer. Ah, so bad, I know. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close today's video. I was editing a lot, getting it done, and I thought this is a long video. So if you haven't clicked off already, thank you for being here and supporting my channel, supporting our family, and we are very, very thankful for that. So what I'm gonna do is we are going out today. We're gonna go out, be gone the whole day, have dinner out. So I'm not gonna do any more food. Tomorrow we have pancakes left over, and I might make those little burgers and mac and cheese tomorrow for afternoon, but you know what? Maybe I'll film it and add it to Monday's video. We're gonna see. We're gonna just see how life goes. So I just want to thank you. So I hope that you know that you are designed, created, and selected by God to do great, wonderful things. He has a plan just for you that only you can bring to completion. It's a good place to be. Start walking in what God has for you. The enemy is going to try to come against you. Oh, he will. He will. He will. He will. As a homemaker, as a person in the workforce, as a person out in the missionary field, as a person in ministry, all these things, the enemy is just his number one goal is to destroy and separate. And we don't want that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We can still stand and trust in God, dwell where He has us, and walk out what God has for our life. So have a beautiful, fantastic rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you come tomorrow, read a little scripture with us, and be encouraged as I share things about my own self and how God has helped me in my own life. So you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you, if not tomorrow, then I will see you Monday with another video. All right, we'll see you Monday. Bye.